As a bit of a background in myself, I've been working in the financial service. Words escape me. My own words escape me. I've realised that I just keep on punching the microphone and that cannot be good for the listeners. So let's try and not do that again, shall we? Oh, do YouTube, they said. It would be fun, they said. After months of speculation on the blog and plenty of Instagram posts teasing that this is going to happen, we're finally here. Welcome to the Everyquid YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to introduce myself to the world of YouTube, to you amazing people out there, why I'm here and what this channel is going to be all about. So let's get into it. Ever since I was about 21 years old and in full-time employment, I've been a spender. And any given day, I would be scrolling Amazon's daily deals page just to see if I could find a bargain that I'll really need. If it wasn't that, I'd be mindlessly scrolling ASOS for the next jumper, hoodie, t-shirt, or anything else I want in my free time, despite having way too many of the previously mentioned that the average human being should have. And if it wasn't that, I'd be buying the absolute biggest and most expensive iPhone 11 Pro Max at the time, just because I wanted it in green. Yep, true story. I spent £1,500 on a colour, which is ironically what I'm recording on right now. I might as well get my money's worth, right? However, since COVID hit, I've changed all that. I decided to use the extra time that we had being in several lockdowns and from working from home to educate myself. I thought about learning a language, as I've always wanted to speak Spanish, but that interest lasted about a week. But early one day in lockdown, I got stuck down a YouTube rabbit hole like we all have at some point in our lives. And I found personal finance YouTubers like Andre Jick and Graham Stephan, and I was immediately hooked. I eventually graduated to the big boy leagues, such as watching CNBC Money and reading the Financial Times. Look at me now. Although with CNBC, please don't take stock tips from Jim Cramer ever, unless you want to lose your money. But that sparked something in me. I was 30 years old at the time and nowhere near my money goals. I didn't even really have any money goals. The guys that I were watching were worth several $1 million at my age. I, on the other hand, had next to nothing in savings. I didn't even really know what investing meant or that I was rich enough for it. And even though it made a load of normal people millionaires, Bitcoin and crypto and all that sort of stuff scared the absolute hell out of me. I've also always wanted to be a homeowner, but I felt like I was never going to make it. But now my relationship with money truly has changed. I'm most definitely not the finished article, but as opposed to not really wanting to talk about my money and things like that, I've grown a passion for it and I want to share that with others in the hope that we can all benefit from a little financial education. For the most of us, we're still at the hate stage of money. We hate talking about it, we hate thinking about it, hell, we hate having it. That's because we don't have a clue what to do with it, because it's never really been taught to us. So I hope that with this channel, I can change that for people, especially for us of those in the UK. As much as I really enjoy watching those personal finance YouTubers I mentioned before, or reading FT and CNBC, the majority of that content and the majority of the content that we're exposed to is catered to Americans. There are, however, some amazingly informative UK-based financial content creators, and I figured that with my experience, knowledge, and enjoyment out of talking all things money, I can be another member of this ever-growing community. So that's what you'll see on this channel. Cash, stocks and shares, cryptocurrencies, investing, saving, FIRE. I hope that this channel will provide value to you as a watcher or even better as a subscriber, and that it will keep coming back to see what I'm talking about each week. As a bit of a background of myself, I've been working in the financial services industry for the past 6 years or so, and so I have a decent amount of experience and a firm grip of how to manage finances, at least my own now anyway. So with that being said, all of the content that I'll be sharing is of course for educational and sometimes with a pinch of salt, entertainment purposes only, and not to be taken as financial advice. Hell, I had to get that in somewhere, right? I also run a website, which is everyqd.co.uk, so please check that out if you have the time. The link will be in the description down below in every video that I post. So if all of this sounds interesting, then please consider subscribing to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and thank you for watching the video, however you found me. More than likely, it's just my close friends and family at this point. Hi, Mum. But either way, I appreciate every single view that I get, especially at this point, starting off right now. Thank you also for bearing with me. I know it's been a very awkward first video, so I appreciate you watching. If you did somehow stumble across this video and you're not a friend or family member of mine, either way as well, comment down below with "found you" and I'll pin all of those comments so I know that you've made it to the end. So until then, I will see you in the next video, and remember, that every quid counts. See you later.